Way to come to work today.
Don't have to be fast, just be perfect.
Shots up. That ball should never hit the floor.
Don't be lazy on your squat. Squat underneath it. Up and down. That's it.
Good, here we go. Through.
If you ain't got nobody in the training room banged up, you ain't working hard.
The good times are rolling again in New Orleans. The Louisiana Superdome reopened for the Saints last week. The French Quarter is alive and well. And the basketball buzz is back thanks to the Hornets, who open training camp today from the New Orleans Arena right here on NBA TV as we tip off our real training camp coverage where this series debuted back in 2004. And we welcome you inside the New Orleans Arena on a hot, sunny day down here in southern Louisiana. The Hornets will play 6 games in this arena this year, including the home opener coming up November 5th against the Houston Rockets, and also All-Star Weekend coming up in February of 2008 in this very arena here in New Orleans. Rick Kamla, Gil McGregor, happy to be here at the New Orleans Arena covering the Hornets as they tip off what for them should be a playoff season. At least that's the mindset. Now, Gil, for just a second, I want to talk about the state of New Orleans and where the city has come in the 13-plus months since Katrina hit, wiped you out of your apartment. Your family had to move, and, you know, you have a lot of ties here in New Orleans. Obviously, you love this city. Give the people at home a taste for what is the state of New Orleans right now.
Well, Rick, and for everybody listening, it's a city that is really fighting to come back, and it has started to make its comeback. I think the Hornets being here for the training camp says good things. 13 months ago, the Hornets didn't know where they would be. The city didn't know if they'd see its Hornets again. You had a great Monday night football game with the Saints that are playing some pretty good football. The city is excited. They've always been excited about their sports. With only 3 short years to fall in love with the Hornets, they did. And I think it's just a great reflection on how much everybody has worked and how hard they've worked to see today and the Hornets start their real training camp here.
They are starting anew. Last year, the Hornets 38-44, 6 games out of the playoffs in the tough, brutal Western Conference. They faded late, but they made quite a run despite all the adversity they had to deal with. Now, let's talk about the state of the team as they head here for the 06-07 season with 7 new faces expected to make the roster. They have other new faces that may or may not make the roster, but lots of moves. And, you know, George Shinn, the owner, opened up his pocketbook in the offseason. They had a lot of cap space. They made a lot of moves. And this team looks primed for a playoff run.
Well, I think if there's any team that's put a lot of effort into becoming better and doing it quickly, they did. You mentioned Mr. Shinn deciding to spend the money. Jeff Bauer, the GM, I thought he'd have to go through phases of putting this team together and getting everything that the team needed. They were 26th in scoring last year, Rick, so you needed a shooter. Peja Stojakovic does that. They were 25th in rebounding last year. You needed some size, a draft and a trade to bring in Tyson Chandler. So I think they've done a lot of things, and you add that to your reigning Rookie of the Year, Chris Paul, and there's reason for optimism.
And Chris Paul is just such a tremendous person, such a fantastic player. Got 124 of 125 votes for Rookie of the Year last year. And I thought he really could have been an all-star last year. And, you know, this was in the middle. You know, the Hornets were hovering right around 7-8 in the playoff spot around all-star time. His stats were unbelievable. Didn't make the all-star team, but was there for all-star weekend. We got a chance to meet him. We got a chance to greet him, hang out with him a little bit. He's just a tremendous guy.
Well, I think you're right about his having an opportunity to have been an all-star because as we documented all the situations that the Hornets found themselves in, and here's a guy that comes in as a rookie to lead a team that really doesn't know where it's going to play, doesn't know where it's going to call home court. I'm sure it wasn't the rookie year that he expected to have in terms of everything around him, but he took this team on his shoulder, and I think he deserved to be an all-star. He wasn't one last year, but I don't think there'll be many more NBA years that he's not.
And as we talked about off air, you talked about how well this mature, intelligent young man handled the adversity of last season and really helped the city cope with it, helped this team cope with it, helped the franchise cope with it. And he's really, you know, an ambassador for this city, and I think soon to be an ambassador for the NBA.
Well, not only that, but you got to realize that he was a starting point guard for Team USA. So he's represented our country worldwide with basketball, and that's a lot to ask for a young man who only spent 2 years in college. He's quite polished, he's quite mature, and this is his team. And it was known that this was his team when he got off the plane to visit after his first rookie workout. He's not really been a rookie at all in the NBA. He's stepped in and been a leader from the beginning.
He's a leader. He's tough as nails, both with the words and with the actions. He plays hurt. I mean, I remember a couple of times last year, remember the Nets game where he bounded off the floor. I think that did end up costing him a game or two, but a lot of guys would have missed a week or two and then played basically the whole season with a torn ligament in his right thumb.
He missed 5 quarters with the torn ligament, and I think this year, though, he probably will have to pick and choose a little bit more in terms of when he goes inside. He probably won't have to do it quite as much because of all the additions, but he sets the tone for the toughness, and you look at Coach Scott, he has a coach that's a mentor, and I think the relationship between those two is very special. We talk about it in sport a lot, and it doesn't always happen, but I think the relationship between what Byron Scott did on the court as a player versus what he does as a coach really resonates in Chris Paul's attitude and the way he plays the game.
And we traveled with Chris Paul on the bus. Okay, we'll possibly get that for you in a second. Some sound from Chris Paul. Always a pleasure to listen to him. And Byron Scott running his troops through some warm-ups here before they start some drills. And, you know, we just want to initially, and this won't be the first time we do this, but we want to really thank the organization for all the access that they have given us. 2004, 2005, now 2006. We have been here covering the Hornets for NBA TV's Real Training Camp. A couple of years ago, it was in New Orleans. Last year, obviously, Oklahoma City because of Katrina. And now we're back in New Orleans.
Well, I think that the organization, the relationship that we want to have with the league and therefore with NBA TV is reciprocal. We don't mind you coming in and showing people how we try to do what we do. Sometimes the stories don't always get told. And you brought up the money that Mr. Shin has spent. There are people who've tried to say he's been miserly with the way he's run his team. And so to be able for you to come in and NBA TV to give access to how we are trying to do it right and that we're showing people that we're doing it right, that doesn't hurt this organization at all.
And, you know, it doesn't hurt the city either to have Monday Night Football about a week ago helping to open the Louisiana Superdome, and what a game that was. The Saints killed the Falcons, and, you know, the French Quarter is alive and well, open for business. The hotels are open, the casinos are open. New Orleans, you know, it's on its way back. It's not all the way back, but it is alive and well. It's prospering, and they want people to come back down here for conventions, for vacations, and just to have a good old time.
It's not the fourth quarter in the city of New Orleans. The game is not lost. You don't have to make a desperation shot. People are working hard to bring this city back. And there is a lot of work to be done. But you know what? There are a lot of people here working to get it done. And the Hornets, we're just happy that we will be able to do a bigger part. We like the part that we're playing this year. We're looking forward to doing a bigger part because this city has a way of growing on you. There's a beautiful word, romanticism, and laissez le bon temps rouler, as you started off by saying, the good times are rolling again.
Indeed they are, and we do right now have that sound from Chris Paul. We caught up with him earlier. Now let's take a listen.
Another training camp, 2006. Been a lot of them. You know, it's been a lot of training camps. It's my second one. But I'm excited about it. It's funny seeing these guys right here in the same shoes I was in last year, nervous, not knowing what to expect. But we're going to get through it, I tell you that.
Talk about, are you familiar with the show Real Training Camp? Like, we followed you guys the year before you guys, exactly, for like 4 weeks for the whole deal. And then last year we had a bunch of teams. Talk about the show Real Training Camp and the kind of look that it gives people inside that you wouldn't normally get to see.
Yeah, Real Training Camp is a great show because, I mean, the year before I got here when you guys followed the Hornets, I could see what it was all about. I mean, it sort of gets you prepared, but nothing really prepares you like being here, but the show was great. I mean, I remember seeing Coach Scott, yeah, them guys running so much. And then last year, I remember we was the first team to do it. And it just lets you see what the other teams are doing around the league to get prepared for the season.
Chris Paul, reigning Rookie of the Year. He will be an all-star this year, Gil. There's not a doubt in my mind about that. And, you know, I love doing this, all right?
Okay.
And people give me flack about this all the time, but I love being early on the Hall of Fame prediction on a guy. I said LeBron James is going to the Hall of Fame opening night against the Sacramento Kings a few years ago, and I think this guy's ticketed for the Hall of Fame as well.
Well, I wouldn't argue on either. LeBron James, I think we certainly get caught up in his athleticism and the way he plays the ball game. I think the thing about Chris Paul, which may be nuanced a little differently, is that Chris Paul makes people around him possibly better than they really are. I think LeBron James shows you how good he is all the time and how great he is most of the time. but Chris Paul will make players better than they actually are. And I think that's an attribute that a lot of players don't have. It's great to have that if you're going to be a point guard because you're going to have the ball all the time. And because he's going to make teams and players much better than they actually are, that's the reason he'll wind up in the Hall of Fame.
Well, Chris Paul last year as a rookie on a rebuilding team, 7.8 assists. That is an unbelievable total. He also had 2.24 steals. I believe that was third in the league. So they say that rookies come in and struggle defensively, and most of them do. And, 7.8 assists against just 2.35 turnovers. That is a fantastic assist-to-turnover ratio for a rookie guy.
Now, and on the steals, he did finish third average steals per game, but he had more steals than anybody in the NBA. And when you think about that, and he didn't have shot blockers, so the chance to gamble wasn't there as often as it should be this year with the bigger front line.
And, Chris Paul had a fantastic year last year. To be exact, only missed 4 games despite a torn ligament in his right thumb and taking a brutal spill at the Meadowlands. This kid is tough as nails. And, you wonder now, David West, number 2 in most improved voting last year. He was great. Led the team in scoring, 17.1 points, 7.4 rebounds. Led the team in that category as well. Now you bring in Peja Stojakovic. Is this a big 3 brewing here in New Orleans?
Well, I think you could have that. And listen to David talk about that yesterday in Media Day. And he talked about having another option that you can go to because, David had big games last year when he made big shots to win ball games. And some suggested, well, David, maybe you won't get every big shot to win the game. And he says it's great to have someone like Peja, to have another big shot maker who at the end of a ball game can make a play.
Well, what about David West last year? Wasn't too bad. End of game last year. Was it 3 buzzer beaters to win games?
3 buzzer beaters to win the games. Now, he didn't have the most game-winning shots, but he had the most game-winning buzzer beaters. And to see him emerge, I think maybe he was a little under the radar last year, but that was last year. He won't be under the radar anymore. But he has help now, so maybe we'll see even a better year for David.
David West was a rare 50-80 guy on the percentages, 5-1-2 from the field, 8-4-3 from the free throw line, and that is rare from a big, but David West is a tremendous all-around player, gives the Hornets great defense, obviously the offense. The concern for some is that the scoring may come down with Peja Stojakovic added and with Chris Paul. There's maybe an assumption that his points will go up here in year number 2, and we'll have more on that thought when we return. NBA TV is in New Orleans covering the Hornets. It is real training camp from New Orleans, right outside the French Quarter. We're having a good time, and we are glad you're with us.
The Bucks covered well. They almost used all 5 seconds. Bogut up on Claxton. David West for the win. But it's not a win yet. There's 1/10 remaining.
That was David West, one of his 3 buzzer beater game winners in the 05-06 season, helping him finish second in most improved player voting, second to Boris Diaw of the Phoenix Suns. That game was January 30th, 2006, and really a part, Gil, of the amazing, improbable season turned in by the Hornets last year, obviously uprooted by Katrina, a ton of new players. It just looked bleak at the start of the season, and they rallied. Byron Scott did a tremendous job, really a Coach of the Year candidate for what he did with this team last year, and they had a heck of a run, fell a little bit short, but now they're building towards this year, and they expect to make the playoffs.
Well, I think you hit on a lot of great things, Rick, because last season was such a season that a lot of heroes emerged. We obviously talk about Chris Paul as being one of those heroes, and yes, David West became one of those heroes for this team, a team that needed a lot of extra things, and the job that was done by Byron Scott, I think, did deserve at least conversation about him being Coach of the Year. A lot of people had to step up under adverse circumstances and do yeoman-like work, maybe above and beyond what they would do normally, because after all, this is a game to be played precisely, expertly, but it's just a game, and it shouldn't always have to be played around all the circumstances of life that the players, the coaches, and everybody else had to go through. It was an interesting season for everybody, and I think a very successful season for all involved, although the playoffs weren't reached.
They were not, but definitely the groundwork laid for this season. Now, let's talk about the dichotomy with the rest of the league and with the Hornets last year, and again a little bit this year. You talked about this before we came on the air. There's a routine to the game of basketball, and the Hornets did not have any sort of routine at all last year, yet they persevered through it. This year, again, it's going to be slightly weird. They have 6 games here in New Orleans, and the other 35 of their home games will be in Oklahoma City. So talk about how they've overcome that, how they will continue to overcome that, and maybe what a disadvantage that is for this team.
Well, normalcy is probably not the norm for this club. Last year, not knowing how many games would be played where. That was the first thing. In fact, not knowing where the team would play. Oklahoma embraced this club in a way that maybe no one could imagine. And certainly they've accounted for themselves as being a major league big-time city to have big-time sports. And they did that. Well, we thought we'd play 6 games here in New Orleans, but the arena wasn't ready for 6 games. So we only played 3 games here. We played a home game in this town of Norman. We played a home game in Baton Rouge. I don't think there was any NBA team that had 4 different sites for home games. Now, this year there will be 2 different sites, but it will not be sprung on anybody. We know 6 games are here in New Orleans. We know 35 games are in Oklahoma. So it's not normal, but we're ready for it.
Understood. Let's go down to David West. David West, we caught up with him earlier in the training room. 3 buzzer beaters last year, and we caught up with him earlier.
The last holdout from the original real training camp.
Yeah, right.
How's that feel, man?
Feel old, that's about it. I don't know. A lot has gone on since then.
You a fan of the show?
Yeah, a little bit.
How many training camps is this for you with Hornets?
It's 4.
Did it get any easier?
No.
Hell yeah, it does. He's lying.
No. The more guys, the better the training camp.
We got 17 here, so that's good.
That's good.
What do you tell these young bucks about Byron Scott and his training camp?
You know, the first couple of days are going to be tough. But if you're prepared, it should be all right. It's not going to kill you, but it's going to be tough.
Any of these guys come to you for advice?
No, I think some young guys just a little nervous because they don't know what to expect. But it's going to go quick, though, because we play in, 9 days? So it can't last forever.
Yeah, real training camp, day 1, man.
Right. You know that. The first couple of days are tough, are the toughest. But after that, man, we'll get to playing and loosen up.
David West, 26 years old, out of Xavier, 6'9", 240. And when you think about those numbers, and with the 17 and 7 that he put up last year, that's almost prototype for a power forward in the NBA. He's just a heck of a good-looking young player and one of the cornerstones for this Hornets franchise. And you wonder, coming into last year, you know, I think they knew they had a nice player on their hands. Did they know they had this good of a player on their hands?
Well, as we were talking earlier, so many other things was going on. I don't think they had a chance to know very much about anything. He emerged as a hero, became a father last year, so he really grew up on the court, grew up off the court, and he is a man on this team.
He definitely is a man. He's all about getting it done underneath. And, you know, he's got a little help in the paint this year. I mean, a lot of people said that this team needed help at the 5, and indeed they did. Well, they didn't get one center. They got 2 centers. They got one, Tyson Chandler, with the offseason acquisition, and then they drafted Hilton Armstrong with the 12th overall pick in the 2006 NBA draft. So they went from that being a trouble spot to now being very, very deep in the middle.
And let's not forget Mark Jackson, who was acquired during the season. He's also a center player for them.
And he's a guy that swings power forward and center. Obviously a nice player. And let's talk about the big man depth. Jackson, Cedric Simmons, another guy they took in the first round out of North Carolina State, David West, and then the centers that we talked about. Minutes are going to be tough to come by. Not for West. I think he's pretty solid with the minutes he's going to play. But the bigs, Chandler, Armstrong. Do you think Armstrong's going to push Chandler a little bit?
Well, let's remember, a center position playing for Byron Scott is not a traditional center position. So when we talk about the way they play, yes, there'll be minutes for everybody in the rotation.
And you just mentioned Byron Scott. Let's now listen into him.
Okay, you are in shape. You ain't lying. I had my doubts, let's put it that way. I didn't know. Way to go, baby. Good job. Good job, young fella. TC, way to run it. Marcus. All right, Hercules. You ran that like it wasn't nothing. Good job, Mason. Good job. All downhill. You're right. Who? I tell you what, they did that 21 minutes like it wasn't shit. Best I've seen in a long time, guys. Best I've seen in a long time. Mason's right. The stretch good, guys. We're getting right back into it. These are Nikes here. No? That's Nike. Huh? So you paid enough. 13. Nike sent me stuff, I wear it. Reebok sent me stuff, I wear it. Ain't you with Nike?
Reebok.
Well, how the hell? Okay, J.R. Smith.
Only on the floor I got it with.
Okay, J.R. Smith. he was with Adidas. He was wearing Nike all the damn time, so Adidas voided his contract. They said, you want to be with Nike? We don't want you either.
Byron Scott and the New Orleans/Oklahoma City Hornets opening up training camp here. They will be at the New Orleans Arena working out from October 3rd through the 8th, and then the preseason schedule begins for the Hornets. And, of course, leading up to the 06-07 season. When we return, we will be joined by general manager of this team, Jeff Boyer. It's all coming up after the break. Yep.
Yes, indeed.
Stand up and move the chair.
Is that good?
That's fine.
Gets it in. The jumper by West. Hit it! He hit it at the buzzer! West hits it at the buzzer! Speedy gives to West. Top of the key jumper. Scores it! With one left! Good for West! Chris, congratulations on winning the T-Mobile Rookie of the Year award.
Stojakovic follows. From deep, Peja Stojakovic. Stojakovic, nothing but net.
We're committed to having a winning team in Oklahoma and New Orleans. And I'd like to bring Peja up, give him his jersey, and officially welcome to the Hornets family.
And we welcome you back to the New Orleans Arena side of Hornets training camp leading up to the 06-07 season as NBA TV's real training camp coverage continues. Rick Hamlet, Gil McGregor, and we are joined now by General Manager of the Hornets, Jeff Boyer. And Jeff, it was a magical season, maybe perhaps some voodoo involved for the Hornets last year. And Mr. Bauer, it's a pleasure to have you here with us, and congratulations on the contract extension in the offseason. And it has been a busy offseason for you.
Well, it has. You know, we were real happy with a lot of things that took place over the summer, obviously. Our whole objective was to try and get better, and try and continue to build on the improvement that we had last year, and so that's what it's all about.
And it was a busy offseason for you. Tyson Chandler, Peja Stojakovic, apparently that microphone not working. Talk about some of the moves you made. And, I mean, Bobby Jackson, you brought in 7 new players on this Hornets team.
Well, we what we wanted to do was address some of the needs that we felt we had, coming off last year's team, and build around the players that were our core and we're going to be returning. We were able to add, some very specific, skill sets to play along with Chris Paul and David West, and we think that Peja will provide us with that outside presence that we were, looking for, and in Tyson Chandler we got a young big man who has experience and the size and length that we felt we needed as well, and Bobby Jackson, looking for that spark off the bench with his experience and scoring and providing that element for us. So a lot of change, but we're happy with it and looking forward to the season.
Jeff, when you talk about a lot of change and putting a team together, let's go back to the draft and the 2 gentlemen that you drafted, Hilton Armstrong and Cedric Simmons. Why them, and did you look at drafting them and changing the way the team played, or to continue playing the way you play but better?
Well, we felt that one thing that we were lacking last year was length on our front line, especially Gil, and we're very impressed with both Hilton and Cedric Simmons. And as we went through the draft process, we felt with picks at 12 and 15, we'd be able to address that need with one of our picks. The situation presented itself that we were able to add both of those players, and as you know, it's difficult to get big men that have athletic ability and talent, and so we went with drafting 2 big guys for our front line, and they both are quality young men who have a bright future ahead of them.
We're joined by Jeff Bauer, General Manager of the New Orleans/Oklahoma City Hornets, here as NBA TV continues its coverage of real training camp. And Jeff, you were extended in the offseason. Byron Scott was extended in the offseason. a ton of moves. The 7 new players that we talked about. There was a lot of money spent to rebuild, to continue, I should say, rebuilding this team. So let's talk about the owner George Shinn here for a second, and the commitment, both financially, in terms of his basketball soul. You know, he loves the game. And let's talk about the great offseason he has had with this team.
Well, no question, because his his directive to all of us was to get better. You know, that was our goal, and he was willing and wanted to do whatever he could to play a major part in that. You know, he was looking for stability, you know, with the basketball operations, and that, you know, in part was, you know, the extensions of Coach Scott, you know, as well as myself. He was willing to add, you know, high quality players to our team if we felt that they were the right players, you know, and that we could continue to you know, build our team, you know, in somewhat of a financial model. So I mean, he was, you know, his biggest thing is George is, you know, founded the franchise, you know, grew it in Charlotte, you know, took it to New Orleans, and obviously last year in Oklahoma City. He's been through a lot with this team, and you know, it's really good to see, you know, him be rewarded in a lot of ways with some attention for some positive things for the franchise.
Jeff, glass half empty, half full. You bring in 7 new players. They all have to participate. There's some who would say that may be too many new guys. Talk to us about the blending, I think that's the word you like to use, of being able to put all these new pieces together with your leftover pieces.
Well, it obviously is a major focus for training camp, the ability to get everyone comfortable and acclimated to playing with the new players. You know, we think we're fortunate in that they all have a shared sense of history, and that Bobby Jackson and Peja has played together. Tyson Chandler had played with Gennaro Pargo in Chicago. You know, these guys all already had a comfort zone built in. Their makeup of their personalities and the goals that they all share, they all have the same thing in common with the players that they're joining here. So, you know, obviously they're all willing to be coached and willing to cooperate, and we think that's going to help us a lot. That was one of the major reasons why we went away for camp this year, you know, the first year in quite some time, to help us with this whole blending process and try and, you know, move it along as quickly as we can.
Now, Jeff, let's talk about the city of New Orleans here for a second. The home opener, November 5th, against the Houston Rockets right here in this arena, the New Orleans Arena. 6 games scheduled to play here at the New Orleans Arena, 35 at Oklahoma City. Obviously, you're very close to the city of New Orleans. Talk about its recovery, its rebuilding, and how the Hornets are really helping sort of with the state of mind with some of the people here in New Orleans.
Well, you know, we all understand what an emotional lift, you know, sports can be for people, and a diversion and something, you know, positive to grasp onto. You know, every time we come back here, there's change, you know, and we see the progress. You know, we understand that it's you know, there's a lot of progress yet to be made, obviously, but we're really happy to be a part of that. You know, we're in a unique situation in that we have 2 markets that you know, have shown a great, you know, love affair with the team, and have really demonstrated their strong interest in being a part of, you know, Hornets basketball. So, you know, it's great to be back here, great to provide some entertainment, you know, for 6 games this year. You know, this entire week of training camp, we hope is a great thing for the community, and a way to generate some excitement as well. And, you know, I think anybody that saw that football game on Monday night, you know, saw the passion that exists, you know, here in Louisiana for not only the Saints but for their sports teams. And you know, we feel, you know, as difficult as it may look on the outside, we feel fortunate to be a part of that, and to have, you know, both markets to call our home.
Well, the Hornets are on their way back. New Orleans on their way back, on its way back as well. We are on our way back after this break. We got to thank you. Really a pleasure spending some time with you here, Jeff. Best of luck this season. Continued success with the franchise.
Thank you. It's great to have you here once again.
It's our pleasure to be here. Jeff, Bauer, general manager of the New Orleans/Oklahoma City Hornets, kind enough to join us here on Real Training Camp. Gil and I back with more in just a moment. And we welcome you back to the New Orleans Arena as NBA TV's coverage of Real Training Camp continues. We are here clocking the Hornets, and let's take a listen to Byron Scott as he runs his team through the three-man weave.
Good job. Put it out in front. Put it out in front. That's two. Get out, Brandon. Get out, Brandon. There you go. Good.
My rebound. Outlet, Nate.
4 times.
Outlet. Good talk, Hilton.
Good job, JP. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Way to run, Hilton. Good job.
I got rebound. Good talk.
Good, Scooter. Good. Next group.
You got rebound, said. Tell him. Outlet. I got rebound. Way to talk, Sewell.
Get out, Sewell. Way to go, baby. Way to go. 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 Get out, Lewis. Get out. Get out. Good. Good. 6 times. 6 times.
Baby.
Yep. That's 2. No misses, guys. No misses. Get out wide, TC. Get out wide. Get out a little wider. That's 4. Come on. One more time. Oh, one more time. Keep it going. Come on. One more time. Finish it off, D. West. Finish it off.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. Way to run, Mace. Way to run. Way to run. That's 2.
Crabby.
Go, BJ. 4.
Run, Bobby. Way to run, Bobby. Outlet.
6 times.
I'm out on this.
Don't leak out. Don't leak out. Don't leak out. Don't leak out. 2 times.
Outlet.
4 times. Now you gotta get out, Hilton. Gotta get out. Come on, come on. Gotta get out.
Come on, H.
Outlet. Good run, LJ.
Outlet. Outlet.
Get wide, Sewell. On that outlet. Free throw line extended. Get wide. Good. Don't leak out. There you go. Good.
Rebound, my rebound.
Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. That's 4.
Outlet.
Here we go. 8 times. Let's go.
Hey, rebound.
Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out.
Go rebound, hey. Outlet right here.
Get out, get out.
My rebound. Outlet to you. Outlet.
Good, CP, good. That's halfway, that's 4. Come on, 4 more. Downhill now. Get out, Titus, get out, baby. Come on, get out. Get out. Keep pushing yourself. Keep pushing. Keep pushing. Come on, keep pushing. Keep pushing. 6. 1 more.
One more. Down and back.
Good, good, good. Finish it off, Tyson. Finish it off. Finish it off. Here we go. 8 times. I'm sorry.
Outlet, Brendan Bass. My rebound.
2.
Here we go. Bobby Jack. Outlet, man.
Talk to him, Brandon. I didn't hear it.
Call outlet, man.
Halfway.
My rebound.
Get out, MJ. Get out.
My rebound.
Get out, MJ. Get out. Get out. Here we go. That's 4. That's 4. Here we go. Get out wide, baby. Get out wide. Here we go.
Got rebound. Outlet.
Woo. 6. Need 1 more.
Yeah, B. Big ball. Outlet.
There you go.
Dunk that. Dunk that.
8 times.
Outlet.
I like this group. I like that. I like that. That's 2. Good, 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 good. Good. Good.
Good group.
That's 4. One more group, right? One more group.
Outlet.
Good job, good job. Last group, let's go.
Talk to him. Rebound, Marcus. Outlet.
2.
My rebound.
Four.
Outlet.
Get out, Ted. Get out. Get out. 1 more. You got 1 more. This is 6.
Last one. Come on. Outlet. Dunk that. Finish it up, baby. Get up. Dunk that. You got that. Dunk that.
Get a drink.
What's up, Daddy, man?
Good job. Get a drink.
There
Byron Scott and the Hornets look primed and ready. A lot of work to do, and they're getting it started here today as training camp opens for them. We're back with much, much more. It's NBA TV Real Training Camp, and we're back after this. And we welcome you back to NBA TV's real training camp coverage of the New Orleans/Oklahoma City Hornets. Byron Scott running his team through some drills, and let's go back down to the court and listen in.
Oh, yeah. When Coach beat you, we want free meals. Hey, we like Asian cuisine. When I kick your ass.
I told you that shit.
All right.
Hey, you just love the old call out anytime, man. You leave something. So people are going to Mr. Charles, like, why the food tastes like that now? Left with
Y'all bought it?
Some of us bought it too. They opened a chain of them. One in New York, Miami, Vegas, LA, Malibu, and Aspen.
Aspen? Oh, really? Wow.
There be a lot of famous people eating there.
I know. Most of the pictures are all on the wall.
Do I have 5 seconds? All right, Rick Hamlet, Gil McGregor here at the New Orleans Arena, taking a look at the Hornets on the opening day of training camp. Gil, talk about some of the things that Byron Scott is doing out here with his team in just a minute. We're going to listen into Byron Scott right now.
13. Can't wear them shoes. Why not? Oh, this is so special. They got black on it. All right. It's the same thing. One guy off. So, Paige, you take this one off. TC, you right here on the wing. All right? Just above the free throw line. 3-on-3 hustle, guys, is simple drill. If I throw it there, Tyson has to touch, not the baseline. I don't even want to go that far. Just right in this area. Okay, right inside this area where they allow you to have to step out, if you're going to take a charge. As far as you have to go, then you got to bust your ass to get back on. We want a shot. We want to be able to score. One pass or two. 3-on-2, we want a shot. We want to be able to score. One pass or two. Coming back, make a miss. We come back as 3-on-3. And you just play basketball. All right? Play until it's either made or it's rebounded. Okay? We got it? Now, our principles on the defensive end. We're coming down. It's a 3-on-2. We're getting our eyes. Should be a guy at the nail at the top. Guy down here in the paint. Guy down here in the paint got first pass. Pass goes to wing. You got to get out here, close out under control. Okay, look to challenge the shot. What we talked about earlier, when you close out, you're closing out to contain the dribble. The guard or whoever's at the top, he drops. Okay? And then we're hoping that the last guy come down, you're just going to pick up anybody. What did we say last night? We don't care about mismatches. All right? Don't care about them. But we don't want to give up open shots. We don't want to give up layups. All right? Yes, sir. Yes. You got to get it's either a make or the defense got to get the rebound. First pass out. I don't care where he is, but he got the first pass. Okay? That guard or whoever this is, he has to drop. Now, he probably going to be mismatched every now and then. He might have Mark Jackson down there. Okay? But you got to play. All right? Let's go.
Stop ball. Stop ball. First pass.
Good. Rebound. Let's go back. Good help, Mace. Good help. Good job both ways. All right. Offensive team goes to the defense. New team on offense.
Good. Helmet that on.
Let's go.
Who's got ball? Keep going, Bobby. Stop ball, Bobby. Get it and go.
Push it back. Good. BJ, just remember, that pass, drop. You know, you got the first, well, you got the guy at the top anyway. If you're picking him up, pick him up early if you can. Okay, but when that pass hit the wing, you got to make sure you get back. It's a different group. Yeah, it's a different group. Let's go.
I got that.
Push it back. Good. Keep playing. Good job. Hey, Linton, that's good talk, but you don't have that first pass. You know what I'm saying? Put the onus on him to get his ass back. Okay, because Hilton went straight back to the basket. Right? It's A. First thing. All right? It's A. First thing. No matter who I throw the ball to. If I throw it to Tyson, Rasul has to touch. These two guys, it should be a full-out sprint. It's not a jog. Because you got to get your ass back to the nail and to see which way the ball goes instead of running here and it goes there and now I have to, it's too late. You beat. Ball goes instead of running here and it goes there and now I have to, it's too late. You beat. Okay? So it's a full-out sprint to get back. Yes. Yeah, you want to try to get it to him. Yeah, try to get it to him. Okay? Let's go!
Got ball. Take it, CP. No foul.
Way to run. Now talk. Good. Talk. Good. Talk. Yeah, good, Paige. Good. We'll talk about. Good job.
We need time now.
Here we go.
We need time right here, please.
CP, you guys on D. Tice, you on D?
Ready.
You got it? Okay.
No, hold on, Coach.
I got you. Yeah, it's black. Black should be up. You cool, Corey? Let's go!
Stop ball.
Good. Push it back. Good. Be bad. Good closeout. Now put your hand up. All right, you close out. And he pretty good shooter. All right, so put that hand up. Let's go. Good. Outside. Push it back. Good, Bart. Come on, see it. Good job. Good help. You go, LJ. Thank you. Here we go. First pass, Hilton. First pass. Good. That's all right. Go right to the box. There you go. Go right to that box. Put you up. Yeah, loose foul.
He go right, he go right. Marcus. Marcus.
Knew he was gonna do that. Yeah. Switch it up. Yeah. Switch it up. You guys started on D, right? 4 on 4. 4 on 4.
We more. We in.
Pager, where are you, Pager? Get to the elbow. Right in the elbow. Okay, now it's 4 on 4, guys. It's the same thing. Now the only difference defensively, we still got a guy at the nail, but we got a guy at the box, a guy at the box. Take the pass that comes your way. All right? BJ, just get there. Mace, just get there. All right? If that's Tyson, all right, CP, get here right quick. Just play like you're on defense. We're coming down 3 on 3. No, turn this way, though. Pager, come over here for a second. We're coming down now, 4 on 3. This is how we want to line up. So if I make a pass here, that's Mace. We still in the eye. The trail guy's coming back, and you guys just got to talk to each other. If I make the pass here, that's BJ's. Okay, so again, we got to sprint to get to these boxes. All right? Let's go. Let's go. Good, 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 good. Rebound, rebound. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Drag it, drag it, drag it, Tice, drag it. Talk to him, Brandon. Talk to him. Go, 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 go. Good help, good help. Good help. Good job both ways. You got to talk to him early, B. Yeah, you got to talk to him when he's coming up there. He's starting to come up there. You wait till he get all the way to him and set a screen before you let him know it's coming. He's way down here. Let him know right now. Here it comes. Another ball. D, thank you. Yeah. You come down here, guys, if it's a 4 on 4, you don't get a shot right away. If we don't run pick and roll, it should be pass and cut. Okay? And then try to take guys off the dribble. That's what we want to do. We want to attack. All right? Let's go. Get back there, Mason. Who's got ball? Get the ball. Match up, match up. There you go, there you go. There you go. There you go. Rebound. Get it out. Get it out. Still play. Match up. You match. No, good, good. You match. Rebound. Let's go, let's go. Good, Gennaro. Good, good, good. Both ways. Good. Guys, we're doing a pretty good job of closing out, but finish it off. Somebody shoot the ball. Don't just stay here. Okay, let's get that hand up. MJ? Yes, sir. All right. Let's go. Two of them back. Way to run. Play, match up. Match up. Let's go down. Let's go down. I don't know.
That's the way to keep it alive, man.
Play, play. Gotta talk, gotta talk. Good, good driving. Good drive. Good driving kick, baby. You gotta get out of there quick though, JP. I know, yeah, you know, or either just hit him and get back space, or hit him and go through. We on. Here we go. Come on, get back, Marcus, get back. Come on, let's go. Push it back. Push it back. Good, good. Don't stand, don't stand, don't stand. Don't stand. Good, good screen. Good screen. Don't stand. Good. Be ready. Be ready. Rebound. Good job. Good job. Good job. Black. It should be black or is it red?
Black.
Hey, Marcus. Where's Marcus? Marcus, you all right? You got to run. Okay, that ball is not yours. You got to sprint all the way back. Okay? Let's go. Play. Good. Play. Good drive. Here we go. Coming back. Good, BJ. Good. You gotta talk. Play. Get open. Play.
They don't need no help.
Think that's goaltending, huh?
We up.
I'm about to hit you right there.
You all right, Mace? Let's go.
I got two.
Here we go. Push it back. Good. Good job. Now hear a little bit more talking on D though. Got to talk to each other a little bit more. Here we go. Talk. Let's go. Don't stand. Good. Good job. Good drive and kick. White, let's get a stop here. Last one. It's a full out sprint. Let's go. Handle the pager. Good pass. That's good. Let's go. Don't stand. Set screens for each other. Don't stand. Rebound. Get a drink, guys. Good job. Take your reds off. Take the whites off. 1 minute drill.
Basketball is back, and so are the New Orleans/Oklahoma City Hornets here at the New Orleans Arena. Opening day of training camp for this team, and we tip off our coverage of real training camp right here on NBA TV from New Orleans, Louisiana. We are proud and privileged to be here, and right now let's send it back out to the court and listen in to Byron Scott.
Time to get out of here. One minute drill, guys. Gat, you got him down there? I was about to say, make sure the guys who were here last year go first. You ready, D-West? CP, you ready? You ready? Ready? Let's go, let's go. Stay in front, CP. Stay in front. There you go. Good, stay in front. Stay in front. Good, so work on your handle. There you go, baby. Throw it back, throw it back. Get back, get back, get back. Good, 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 good. Make him work, Bobby. Make him work. There you go, make him work. Make him work. There you go. Throw it back, throw it back. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Good, good. Make him work, Scooter. Good. Good. Make him work. Good, good, good. Good. CP, throw it back. Throw it back. Halfway. Halfway. Work on that handle, B-Bag. Good, good, D-West. Throw it back. Throw it back. Come on, D. Come on, D. Come on, D. 20 seconds. Come on. Come on. Come on, handle. Work on your handles. Come on. Work on your handle, too. Work on your handle. Good. Protect the ball. Protect the ball. Throw it back. Come on, D-West. One more. One more, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Good, good. Good, 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 Tyson. Good. 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 Throw it back. Get all the way back, D-West. Get it back. Get back. Good job, baby. Good job. Good job. Next guy. Next guy. Let's go. Get ready. Get ready. Let's go. Good, 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 Gennaro. Make him work. Make him work. Good, good. Throw it back. Throw it back. Get back. Chop your steps. Chop your steps. Good, good. Under control. Good, good. Handle it, Lou. Handle it, baby. Good, good, good. Throw it back. Good, 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 good. Throw it back, throw it back. Way to go, Bobby. Way to go, baby. Good, 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 good. Come on, handle it, handle it, handle it, handle it, handle it, handle it. Throw it back, throw it back. Come on, BJ. 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Come on, Paige. Make him work. Make him work. Make him work. Make him work, Paige. Throw it back. Come on, BJ. Just get all the way back. Get all the way back. Get all the way back to him. Yeah. Next guy. Hold up. Hold up. Let's go. Stay in front, Mason. Good. 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 Work on the set. Work on it. Work on your handle. Work on that. Throw it back. Throw it back. Throw it back. Get that, Mason. Chop it. Chop it. Good. 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 Throw it back. Throw it back. Come on, Mason. There you go, baby. There you go. There you go. Good. 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 Good job. Good job. Good job. He'll handle the rock. Good. Good. Throw it back. Come on. Come on. 30 seconds, Mace. 30 seconds. Good. 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 Come on. Handle the ball now, Brandon. Try to go too fast. Handle the ball. Throw it back. Throw it back. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Good. 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 You're all right. You're all right. Throw it back. Come on. Come on, Mace. Come on, baby. Good. 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 Throw it back. Just get back to him, Mace. Get back to him. Get back to him. Get back to him. Good job. Good job. Next. Ready? Let's go. Good, Paige. Good. 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 Throw it back. Throw it back. Good, Paige. Good. 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 Run with him. Run with him. Throw it back. There you go. There you go. Good. 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 If you get beat, you gotta turn and run. If you get beat, you gotta turn and run. Good. Page your way, stay in front. Throw it back. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. Make it work, Bobby. Make it work. Make it work. Run and turn. Throw it back. Come on, Paige. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on. Good. Stay in front. You get beat, you gotta turn and run. Turn and run. You ready to turn and run. Get to the half court. Throw it back. Good, 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 good. 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 Good job. Good job. Who hasn't gone defensively? Scooter and Lou and Marcus. Ready? Let's go.
Come on, Sid.
Stay in front, Brandon. Come on, stay in front. Stay in front. Stay in front. Go back. Get all the way to half court. Get all the way to half court. Come on, you might have to run sometimes. You got to turn and run all the way to half court. Throw it back. Come on. Come on. Close out. Come on, baby. Come on. There you go. There you go. Good. Throw it back. Come on, Brandon. Get a little chop, chop, chop. There you go. There you go. Good, good. Stay in front. Let's go. Let's go. Stay in front. Stay in front. Stay in front. Throw it back. Come on. Throw it back. Chop, chop, chop. You're getting tired. You're not chopping. You get tired. You stop chopping. Come on. Don't finish. Keep running. Let's go. Chop, chop. Good, good. Stay in front. Turn and run. Throw it back. Throw it back. Come on. You get beat. Turn and run. Good, good, good. Stay in front. Stay in front. Come on. Stay in front. Good. Throw it back. Good job, MJ. Let's go. Throw it back. Throw it back. Quickly. Good, D-West. Good, D-West. Good, LJ. Way to make it work. Way to work. Way to work. Way to work. Chop, chop. Good, 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 good. Throw it back. Throw it back. Throw it back. Good, LJ. Good, good, good. Throw it back. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Good, throw it back. So stay in front, stay in front, stay in front, stay in front, stay in front. Throw it back. Come on, get back, get back, get back, get back, get back, get back. Two more. Somebody can go. Ready? Let's go. Stay in front. Don't use your hands. Don't use your hand. There you go. Just use your body. Use your feet. Throw it back. Throw it back. Come on. Get low, get low, get low, get low. Throw it back, Mark. Throw it back. Get back, Hilton. Come on. Get back. Get back. Chop, chop. Gotta get lower. Gotta get lower. Throw it back. Throw it back. You gotta get lower and quick. You gotta slide. You hopping. You're hopping. Be ready to slide. Be ready to slide. Good, good, good. Come on, throw it back. Come on, Hilton. Come on, come on. D West, is he the last one? Come on, get low, slide, slide, slide. Throw it back. Let's go, throw it back. One more. Here we go. Let's go. Good, throw it back. Come on, Marcus. Get back, get back. Throw it back. Let's go.
see that hand.
Come on, stay low. Don't use your hands. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Throw it back. Throw it back. Come on, Marcus. Come on. Don't quit. Finish it out. Finish it out. Get a drink. Get a drink. Who had 3 turnovers down there, Gat? Who had 3 turnovers?
Well, Nolan Richardson had 40 minutes of hell back in his Arkansas days. This is 1 minute of hell for these players. A defensive drill that they will come to loathe. They get a break, mercifully, from Byron Scott. We get a break as well. We're back after this. This is Real Training Camp on NBA TV. You are looking at the New Orleans Arena, home to the Hornets, who will be playing 6 games in this arena this season. Rick Camlett, Gil McGregor on hand for NBA TV. Continuing our coverage here from New Orleans as we tip off our Real Training Camp for the 06-07 season. And let's get it back down to the court, and let's see what Byron Scott has in store for his team this time.
We just rotate, so we just rebound. All y'all together. So just get one guy rebounding. Brandon, start on under. Yeah, you're just gonna go for a minute. Then we go. No. Shooter comes. Yeah, he's gonna come and get the rebound. Guys, start in the corner. Minute spot shooting. Okay. Minute spot shooting. One guy rebound. All right. Everybody else line up behind Sewell. Shooter, once he shoots, he's coming to get the rebound. You rebound it, throw it to the next guy. Now, guys, make yourself, don't get right behind Sewell, all right? Once he shoots the ball, get yourself available. So Gennaro can hit you and you have your shot. He's going to hustle to get back in line. He's going to rebound the ball. Shooter's going to rebound the next one, all right? You're going to stay in this corner for 1 minute. We're going to count your shots, see how many we can make. We should get to 100. You got 5 spots. You get you 20 each spot almost. All right, then we're going to switch ends. All right? Ready? Let's go. Count them down there, D. Count those. Thank you, sir.
All right, Gil, obviously doing a spot-up shooting drill right here, and this team, there were a lot of tongues hanging on the floor after that last drill, the 1 minute of defense, now 1 minute of offense. I know they like this one a whole lot better.
I think most players, when they get the basketball in their hand, Rick, I think everything that was hurting heals. That's why they call it the peel. Because you're okay as long as you're playing offense, but when defense is asked to be played, sometimes that's a little bit more difficult. But actually, defense is what makes you a good offensive team, because you get more possessions due to your good defense.
D leads to O in this league. Everybody knows that, and that is a drill, that defensive drill. You know they hate doing that, but they have to do that. That's what training camp is all about. This isn't peaches and cream. This is not about comfort. This is about sweating, working your butt off, and getting ready for the season.
Well, actually, it's about discomfort, as you say, because how you perform when you are experiencing discomfort will determine how well you play late. How well you play late is probably going to determine how many games you're going to win. What I like about what the coaching staff does with these drills, everything is applicable to the game. It's not something that's on page 37 of a basketball manual that looks nice and you remember it when you were in junior high. Everything they do works with what they're going to be doing when the season starts. This is going to be an aggressive defensive team with shot blockers who were drafted, with ones that you trade to get. So you have to have defense as part of your offense so you can run the ball.
And we saw in one of the earlier drills, I believe it was 3 drills ago, they're running up and down the court. I think it was the 3-man weave. And it just, there were several solid interior defensive plays. Block shots, there were shots that were adjusted, and that looks like it's going to become the norm for this team with Tyson Chandler and Hilton Armstrong up front.
Listen, last year, David West led this club in block shots with .86 per game, not even 1 block per game. The club ranked 26th in the league in blocking shots. So you've got 2 young guys in Armstrong and in Simmons, and then you bring in a legitimate 7'1" guy in Tyson Chandler. The shots will be blocked, and when you block those shots, it's time to run. That's why that drill.
And Tyson Chandler brought over here in the offseason, acquired in that trade with the Chicago Bulls, and P.J. Brown, such a stand-up guy, such a great locker room guy, and a terrific player as well. But what he is not is a shot blocker, and this team needed that inside. Tyson Chandler, to me, has the ability to be a Marcus Camby type of guy. Camby gives you more offense. I'm talking on the defensive end. Double-digit rebounds, 2, maybe 3 blocks per game. But he's got to stay healthy to get that done.
Well, he is healthy now. He's had a lot of things to say about his nutritionist this summer, about his workouts this summer. He's happy, these are his words, he's happy to be here. He's going to get more opportunity to be a more complete ball player. He's bulked up a little bit. You talk about P.J. Brown. I think he has been the face and soul of this franchise for so many years, and he's from Slidell, Louisiana, so he was also quite popular here in the New Orleans area. And in order to get a Tyson Chandler, we had to give up something very valuable in P.J. The thing about Tyson Chandler, there's a number that I want all the fans of basketball and those of Hornet basketball to understand, and that number is 24. That's how old he is. He's a 5-year veteran who's only 24 years old. So Tyson Chandler has a lot of basketball ahead of him, a lot of good basketball, and let's hope it's with the Hornets.
And he's under contract for quite a while, signed before last season, now entering the 2nd year of that deal. And Tyson Chandler expecting really a breakout year for himself. And talk about how, and you've talked with Byron, you've talked with the coaching staff here. How do you think they're going to use Chandler? I mean, obviously he will start, but they have Hilton Armstrong. How many is it? Maybe 30 to 18? Is it maybe 24-24? How do you see a minute split there with Tyson? Because what you don't want to do with Tyson, I think, is overplay him, overextend him, and expose him to maybe another injury.
Well, I think the minutes will eventually work themselves out. I don't know if they put those numbers in place. One thing, Tyson Chandler will not be playing power forward, which is what he played in Chicago. He'll be the center here, and he's going to do a lot of work with Kenny Gasson, the big man coach, to develop his inside move. So he's going to get playing time. He's going to get production from the center position and not the forward position. They're
looking a lot better at the center position with these additions. Let's send it back to the floor and listening to Byron Scott. We're going to do that in just a moment. We have Willis Reed standing by here as well. We're going to bring him in here in just a second as we take a look at the Hornets going through some more of their drills here from the New Orleans arena. We are going to step aside. We are coming back in just a moment. We'll be joined by Willis Reed here in New Orleans, site of Real Training Camp, as we tip off the 2006 season of Real Training Camp.
I wasn't prepared.
Willis is not mic'd up yet. We're working on that.
Because that's where you were so productive.
I thought it was an all-star as a power forward, man.
Shoot, you all well.
I seen you.
You all well at center.
Who made that decision?
well, at least you didn't have the same nickname that I had when I was in the Judge.
Judge.
Willis, could we get a mic check from you real quick?
Mic check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That was my nickname.
What? Here come the judge?
No.
NBA TV's Real Training Camp continues from New Orleans. We are here covering the Hornets as they gear up for the 06-07 season. Rick Kamla, Gil McGregor, and we are joined by NBA legend and also VP of Basketball Operations for the Hornets, Willis Reed. Willis, great to see you again and great to be down here in New Orleans.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
And it's great to be here, obviously. And, so much is going on with this team. You think back to the offseason, 7 new players, a spectacular draft, a great free agency period for you, made a couple of trades. It's been a busy offseason and a very prosperous offseason for the Hornets.
I agree. I think that we started out with a team last year that we didn't know what was going to happen. We got Chris Paul, and obviously we got dislocated because of Katrina, but Chris Paul came in and won all 6 months of the Rookie of the Month year award, won Rookie of the Year hands down, and we improved from 18 to 38 wins. But we knew that we needed to go some other places. We needed to get bigger, and actually we were looking at a couple of guys in the draft, and Hilton Armstrong and Cedric Simmons, and we brought both of them in, worked them out. Both of them, we liked them so well. I said at the workout, I said, is there any chance we can get both of them? They said, well, I don't think we're going to get both of them. Well, draft night, we ended up getting them both, so that was great. And then we went to the free agency market and ended up with Pazier, which was a phenomenal thing. Bobby Jackson was phenomenal. And I think we then went to the trade blocks and went and traded PJ, who's a great player. I drafted him with New Jersey, and he's been really a statesman for us. But hate to lose him, but I think that the chance of him going to Chicago, he probably end up maybe playing more than 1 year, which he has left on his contract. And I also think that getting Tyson Chandler was really great for us. He's a young man who's 23 years old and has been in the league now for 5 years already. And I think those first 5 years for big guys are generally the toughest years. And I think we're getting him at the prime of his career. And obviously, Coach Kenny Gaddison is our big man coach. We'll do a good job with him, and along with Cedric and Hilton. And we also got Mark Jackson back, and we got Lyndon Johnson back. And we got David West, who was our leading scorer, back. So I think we got a team that Coach Scott is excited about. And I haven't seen him quite this excited since he was in New Jersey.
A lot to be excited about. Gil, I know you're pumped about this season as well.
Yeah, I'm truly excited. I'm getting ready to start my 19th season with this club, so I've seen every team, every summer, every training camp, and every free agency and draft. And Willis, I just want to talk to you about, you mentioned you draft P.J. Armstrong, and we know your greatness with the Knicks. We know of your front office work. What are you seeing? What do you expect out of this team? Are the pieces there?
Well, I think, Gil,
hope is eternal. I mean, when you first start in training camp, everybody's excited about the year. Everybody think they got a team that's going to be a lot better. I think this team has a chance to be able to possibly get into the 40s in the win column. I think that Joe Barr said it the best, our general manager, that it's going to be tougher going from 18 to 30. 18 to 38 was easier than going from 38 to maybe 44 or 46 because of the level of talent in the West. But I think that's our challenge. And I think that Byron has played in enough competition. That's what he started. Even his meetings with our team already said, we're going to be a good team, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be hard. We're going to have to work to get there. He said, but we got the level of talent in this room to do it. Even though he's going to be tough with him, he's positive in knowing that we got the guys here to do it. All we need to do is come together as a team. And he knows that that's the most important part. They're going to have to come together as a team. And I think the most important part is that we'll be a team. Because one thing we know that the little guy, CP3, will get the ball to the right guy. He'll make great decisions with the basketball. He'll make our big guys, Hilton Armstrong, and he'll make Tyson Chandler, and he'll make Cedric Simmons have easy baskets. And we saw what he did last year with David West. I mean, David West ended up having 3 big shots at the last shots of the game, win games for it because CP got him the ball at the right place at the right time. So I think we got a lot of good things that, and hope is eternal. And I think that we're excited about what this team can be. And not just for this year, but down the road because we got enough young guys that can stay together for a long time.
Now, you mentioned Chris Paul, and we're all just head over heels in love with his game. And if you meet him, then you love the person as well. Now, you're a Hall of Famer, one of the greats of the game. You've seen a lot of basketball, both as a player, a front office contributor. And where is Chris Paul going with his career? I mean, it just seems like it's just a straight shot up from Rookie of the Year to All-Star to maybe down the line MVP candidate. Am I getting ahead of myself too much with Chris?
Here's what I think. MVP, I think he's got a shot at that. I think he's got a shot if he plays enough years, don't get hurt. I think he'll be a Hall of Fame basketball player. I mean, he's got that level of talent. He's got that leadership about him. He's got something that a lot of players don't have. I mean, I played with a great point guard, and I didn't realize how easy the game of basketball, how much fun the game of basketball could be on a given night, night in and night out, until Walt Frazier became our starting point guard. And I think that David West saw basketball become very easy to him last year, the best year he's ever had. And I think us getting Peja Stojakovic, who's going to be a 2-3 guard, probably play 2 and 3 for us, his ability to score the basketball. And we know if we need a three-pointer, if Pager is spotted up out there, you know that Chris Paul will get him the ball, and we'll know that he has that ability to make right decision at the right time. And I think the one thing about him, like we saw last year, he got quite a few technical. He got technical because he's such a competitive guy. He thinks that.
You like that, don't you?
I love that. I think I told him, I said, you're not going to get those calls. You're a rookie. Don't you know that? But I think that's one of the things that Coach Scott said they're going to be a little tough on this year. You can't say much to the officials. That's okay. And I think you should talk to the officials. I mean, I think the officials are, they are. If they do wrong, let the league handle them. But, I mean, we should play the game. Our guys should play the game, and they should be sportsmen. I mean, because there's a lot of young kids. I mean, a lot of people want to be like. But I know the reason Chris Paul knows. Hey, I did the same thing this guy did, and you didn't call a foul on him. You call a foul on me. But I said, but you know what, Chris, you're a rookie. Next year it'll be a lot easier this year for him. But I like that about him. I liked him. He brought a spirit. He brought a toughness to the game, and he brought a great will to win, which was what you need in your point guard. And the guy who actually made every player on our team better because he got them the ball where they were most productive.
Well, I'd like to ask you something about Coach Scott. Now, you've been around him a long time, and you've been around him in different places.
Yes.
His maturation as an NBA coach and how that's going to play into this year's team.
Well, I think Myron has done something. He and I have had great conversation. I talked to him. I said, you as a young coach has done something that a lot of coaches have coached 20 years have never done. You've had 2 teams that played for us for a championship. I said, that may not ever happen again, but you've done something but I mean, you expect to win a championship. He said, I expect to win a championship. He believes that eventually somewhere before his career is over, he's going to win a championship, not as a player as he did it with the Lakers, but he'll do it as a coach. And I think that looking at the makeup of our young team now with Chris Paul and the people we have with the two big young ones and with David West and with Pazier, that we may have the beginning of that possible team. And I think that's where you got to start. One thing that I think we all know that's been around the league a long time, generally the best teams are the teams that stay together over a period of years and they have the ability to grow and maturate together. I mean, we'll find out there are things that from last year to this year, we'll do better than we did last year because we have different personnel. And I've seen Coach Scott doing that. I've seen him talk about our defense has got to get better. We're going to have to make our defense better. We're going to do certain things different on defense than we did last year because we got the personnel to be able to do that. We got shot blockers. We got people that can go out and defend on the perimeter. We got guys who can score on the perimeter. And, and I think that, we have a young coach that has a great will to win. Great desire. I mean, he was coached by one of the greats of all time, and that's Pat Riley, and has a lot of mannerisms like that, and he wear nice suits like that. Looks very dapper on the sideline all the time. Looks always in control. Never, I never see him sweat. I mean, he'd be in tough situations, but he's always thinking. And like I said, this group of coaches, the assistant coach, they come back and they've done some things, and they're going to do some things with this team that we didn't do last year. And I think we're going to utilize our personnel, and I think we're going to be a better basketball team. And like I said, he wants to win the ring, and I hope I'm around with him.
You both. You could add some more jewelry, couldn't you?
I would love to have another ring.
You won with the Knicks back in the day, and as we look at your resume, Hall of Famer, one of the 50 greatest players, former NBA champion. Willis, are you having fun? Are you liking this gig? You know what I mean? How's your life right now? Where's Willis Reed at?
Well, listen to this. When I left, I had worked 15 years with the Nets, and then I went to the Knicks 1 year, and then I actually changed and came to New Orleans to work because my mom was ill, and I thought this would be a great place to end my career in basketball here. And because we here 1 year, the team had won 41 the year before I got here, and we have an 18-game season, and Coach Scott was here. He was, we had a tough year. I mean, we had one of those years that when you start making transition from an older team to trying to get a new team, younger group of players together. We lost BD, who was our great player, and we had to suffer through that year. And finally, we get to Chris Paul, and Katrina comes, and we get displaced all the way. But basketball-wise, I mean, from where we were with 18 wins to 38 wins, and looking at where this team is now, we're happy with that. What's going to happen, where this team is going to be next year, we don't know that yet, but I mean, I'm hoping we'll be back here in the state of Louisiana. That's my home state, and I would love for us to be back here, but those are decisions that we can't worry about now. These young players we got to worry about is us trying to make this the best team. I tell you, I like our practice. We're just starting, and there's some of the things that Coach Scott is doing now defensively to try to make us a better team. I like that, and I love basketball. I love watching young talent. I mean, I enjoyed last season watching a young kid like Chris Paul comes in here and show us at 20 years old he had the maturity of a 28 or 30-year-old veteran player in the league, and he was a leader on a young team, and he will be the leader on this team as we go forward.
How's the hunting?
Well, I hadn't no hunting yet. I mean, I was listening to football, and I was listening about some of the football players and how they like to hunt. I said, I like to hunt, but I haven't been doing much hunting lately. Did a little fishing this summer when I was up in North Louisiana. Didn't catch any big ones, but maybe next summer.
Well, Willis, it's always a pleasure to just spend some time with you, hang out, talk basketball. Nothing but continued success for you, for your franchise, and best of luck in the 06-07 season.
Thank you very much. Appreciate you having me.
It's our pleasure to be down here. Willis Reed, one of the greats of the game, one of the 50 greatest. He is the Vice President of Basketball Operations here for the New Orleans/Oklahoma City Hornets. Thank you again for joining us, Willis. We are stepping aside. We're coming back with more real training camp coverage from New Orleans in just a moment. real training camp bounces on from New Orleans. Let's get it back to the court. It's not hockey, it's basketball, but they are going 4-on-4. Let's check it out.
I'd rather him shoot it than lay up. Okay?
Hey, how you gonna make some play play?
Good move, Hill. Good move down there.
All right, hold on. CP, Pager, Mace, David, Tyson. You guys stay down here, okay? BJ, Sewell, LJ, Mace, Brandon, MJ, stay down here as well. Everybody else down this end. We're going shell, defense. Okay, shell defense, shooting on the other end. 5-on-5. 5-on-5. All right? Where's Pager? Mace, turn white. MJ is black. Sewell, Bobby, Brandon. Who else did I say? LJ. Linton, where are you? Turn over to black, Linton. Yeah. You got 25, Andrew? 25?
Can't tell you say like that. There you go.
All right, let's line up. Let's set up in our thumb up. So white, you on offense. Let's set up in our thumb up. Single double. Single double. Five's over here. You over here though, Tyson. Okay? D West, get on the other side right quick. Pager, you and Mace down here. You say something? You say something? Oh, okay. Make sure you talk to your teammates. All right. Single double. Guys, we want to make sure number of things. Number one, even though right now, Tyson's coming down to set this screen, our bigs, we can't allow these guys to just come down here and headhunt our guards, our small forwards, okay? So we want to body these guys, at least make them stand out in this area to set the pick. We don't want them getting the paint, okay? Throw the timing off a little bit. Number two, down here, we always want to lock and trail. So if Mason's setting the pick with you two guys in the game, we're going to switch everything anyway. All right, so they come together, we switching everything. But for the sake of the drill, if Mason's setting the pick, Pager's coming off. All right, now once we catch it, let's throw it over here, CP, for a second. Mace, get on the other side. To start off with, okay, we want to green everything in the post. Our green is always a front. Okay, so we holler green, and you guys got to let us know, let these guys know, I'm green, 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 just so Sewell can get. We should be in our eye. Even though Mason's out there, you're not guarding him. Right, LJ? I got a foot in the paint here. I'm watching both. We can't be here, we know that, but I don't want us out here. Okay, I want a foot in that paint coming in and out. CP, you're going to be at the elbow, right? Okay? You're going to be pressuring the hell out of them, all right? And we're playing. Yeah, oh, okay, Bobby, I'm sorry. So, BJ, what we want to do, guys, especially with you guys in Gennaro, we want to pick them up 94 feet anyway. But once they get to half court, now we got to back up a little bit because we got to be in support. All right, because if he's going to trail and he's catching, he's got to know that he's got his help right here just in case Pager drives to this middle. All right, and if he throws it here, LJ, here's your stunt. All right, if you see Bobby get there and you see this pass, here's your stunt here to let Bobby get back, and then I'm closing back out. Okay, so thumb up, which is what we'll run during the season as well, and we're playing off of it. You guys come either way. CP, you can throw it either way. And we're playing. Now we'll go thumb up get, which now the big goes out and we set pick and roll. We talked about this last night. We want to force everything baseline. He takes a couple of dribbles. That's our blue. Yes. Well, it depends. Well, on this you would roll, yeah. Because this is not our set. This is an NBA set. Thumb up's an NBA set. It's not our low post or our chin. Okay? Let's go. We're just playing. Yes. Gotta talk to each other. Good. See, too late. It's too late, Brandon. You're playing. Playing. Don't go by. I know it's easy to say. Good rebound. Brandon Bass. How late is that? How late is that? Way late. D West is all the way up here. You way back here. All right? If he goes, you gotta be up here. You gotta let Bobby know what's going on. You also gotta let him know if you're gonna trap it. If he flashed up, is that what you're saying? No, if he fronting, you're right. If Mark's on the green, that next big is right here waiting. Especially if D West is down here. But he swung the ball up there. Okay, all right. Yeah. Depends on what you guys want to do. Right now, let's ready. Yeah, red. I'm sorry. Yeah, I keep saying number what we normally do. Red is just a hard trap. That's a trap. And we'll do red on side pick and rolls as well. But right now, we want a blue side pick and roll. We'll red the top right now. Okay? Yeah. White stay on O. White stay on O. White stand on no. Good screen, Pager. Good, good. Ah, good, LJ. Now, that's a good step up, Brandon. That's good. Good. White, stay with it. Let's go. Good. Good, D West. Good. 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 Hey, that's a good screen. That's a good screen. Good help, D West. Mark, good help. Good help. Now remember, hey, Brandon, he went out to set the screen. Did you let LJ know anything? Blue, what we just said, side pick and roll. Okay, he wrote, let him know. I don't want you switching. Not with LJ right now. All right, I want you to blue it. I want you to blue it. On the side, I want you to blue. On the top, I want you to red. All right, let's go. Nice move, Mace. Good move, Mace. BJ, sometimes you're going to guess wrong. You know, hey, I see what you do. I know what you're doing. You've been doing it a long time. Every now and then you're going to be, you're going to be wrong. That's all right. I know what you know what you're doing, though, so that's all good. Rebound. Good job. Good job. Thumb up, get into a couple of gets. Pick and rolls. Thumb up gets. Thumb up gets. Good, good, good. Yes, sir, pass. Way to be there, Brandon. Hat pick. And now, same thing. Hey, BJ, on that blue, make sure you get right to that elbow. Right to the elbow. Good, good, good. Yeah, you ready. You ready. Hey, I got it.
Yeah, I'm taking that shot first.
Switch off! Switch off! Okay. Hey! Good job, good job, good job. Switch it up. Paige, you all right? Switch it up. Offense on defense. Black team, you down here shooting. Guys down here. Come down here. Black is shooting now. White, you're on defense. JP, thumb up, single double. Okay. JP, your team change to black right quick. Hilton, change your jersey to black. Matter of fact, Lou, you handle. JP, you come down here. Now, single double. Okay, single double. Yeah, come on. You're on. Single double. So you're looking to set the screen. He can go either way. You go the opposite. Okay? We're looking to play. Now, once Lewis makes the pass, we're just playing basketball. All right? Biggs down here in the post. Try to post up. All right? Set. He come off, set this pick. He catch on the wing. Try to post up. All right? Let's go. Let's go. Play ball. Good, Paige. Good. 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 That's why CP. That's why we want to pressure him from net of there or here. Yeah, we want to make if you pressure him here and he gets it, that's gonna be a long way. You're not gonna get there. Yeah. As soon as he gets about the 3-point line in this area, now you're in help mode. You're gonna play him, but you got to know that you got to get to these elbows. All right. Let's go. Lock and trail, Paige. Good. That's all right. That's good. Good challenge. Good shot. It's all right. Good pass, Jay. Same thing. Rebound. Good job. Good. Good, Mace. Good, Mace. Good. It's all right. Keep playing. Hey. We need a towel, guys. Got a West.
All right, we're checking out the Hornets here at the New Orleans Arena. It's Real Training Camp on NBA TV. Rick Kamla, Gil McGregor, talking about the Hornets. This is day one of training camp for this team, and really Monday's media day around the NBA. Tuesday, it's time to start sweating and going to work and trying to knock off the Miami Heat. Won the championship last year, and they're looking for a repeat. Do you think they can repeat, Gil?
I really don't. And I think that's the reasons that they give why they are going to repeat are probably the reasons they won't repeat. Pat Riley talked about standing pat with his teams because of the success they had doing that with Lakers, and that was then. But you look at the ages of their support players, and we're talking about Gary Payton, you talk about Alonzo Mourning, and even Antoine Walker. I don't think that you can bring the same set of circumstances that they had last year to bear. I don't think that Shaquille O'Neal can have a slow 2/3 of a season as he did last year and still win it. I applaud them for standing pat and not making a lot of changes and the reasons that they chose to do that. But I think just as the Hornets had to get better, you have to get better. And I don't think they did, and I don't think they can repeat because they didn't.
Understood. So who do you like? Who's your favorite to win it all this year?
I've got to see. I mean, I think San Antonio would be my favorite to win it all because all San Antonio has to do to get better is stay healthy. And I think a healthy Tim Duncan, a healthy Tony Parker, a healthy Manu Ginobili makes them, for me, the front runners. It'll be interesting to see who in the East will make a real good stand. Although I don't know if they can win it, but I really enjoyed watching the Wizards play last year. I thought they have a lot of the pieces to put together. And I think that possibly a little bit of maturity and some luck might give the Wizards a chance to do better in the East than maybe people think they will.
Well, they will be interesting to watch. And you know what? We're going to be in Richmond, Virginia, checking out the Wizards tomorrow as real training camp continues on NBA TV. Gil, that was amazing television work by you right there, my friend. We're back with more of Gil McGregor and the Hornets in just a moment. Real training camp here on NBA TV continues from New Orleans. This is the New Orleans Arena. And let's get it back to Byron Scott on the court with his Hornets.
On the side is a blue. Right. Okay, but he take a couple of dribbles. Now you want to attack him, trap him. Every screen on the top is a red. Yeah. Hilton, everything up there. If Mark ran out there to set it on the top, that's a red, which is a trap. Okay? Lock and trail. Let's go. Now be out of bounds now. Good hands. Way to swarm. Keep playing. Play, play, play. Play. Good hands. Play. Get it back into it. Thumb up, thumb up, thumb up, thumb up. Do it again. Thumb up, thumb up, thumb up. Too soon, Sewell. Wait. Thumb up. Here we go. Still in it, still in it. Still in it. Rebound. Good job, good job. Thumb up. Guys, you can't set screens out of bounds. That's a turnover. So you twos and threes, make sure you're in bounds when you set these screens. So I wouldn't start there. I would start up here. Now you got more room. If you start down there and LJ tries to set the screen and he steps 1 foot out of bounds or on this line, it's a turnover. All right, let's go. Play. Rebound. Rebound. Get up, out. Good, LJ. Let's go. Keep going. Good help, JP. Oh, stay down. Stay down. But it's going to happen, guys. You know, every now and then we're going to get beat. Somebody's going to jump, they're going to get beat. Everybody else got to be ready to step up. All right? Let's go. Woo! Yep. Yep. Good, Sue. No, that's good. That'll keep him honest right there. Wait. Good. Play.
Ah, shit, slip.
Is that slippery? Want to get another one? He just missed it. Here we go. Good screen, LJ.
Come on! Wide open, Sully.
There you go. Good.
Hey, Marcus, somebody got to say switch or something. Yeah,
he's open too. Both of them open.
Somebody got to say switch. You're going to switch, somebody got to say it. That's right. Okay, that's fine then. Let's go, baby.
Here we go.
Come on, Sully. Come on.
You can't go over the top, Marcus. Go over the top, it's going to be money. One more, Bobby, then I want you down there because we're going to go pick and rolls.
You got to get it early. If you let him get you down here, he's going to tell you up on the basket. Make sure you get him early because he's stronger than you. Get him early. Don't let him dictate.
Good. Hey, Sewell, you come up. Thumb up. Everything's a get. Everything's pick and roll. Okay? Hilton, Cedric, he comes out. First you should be greening, but when he releases, he comes out, push it down. Here we go.
Wait. What happened? Yeah. Yeah, big walk. Oh, go, Timmy. I don't know.
Hey. You see him driving. You got to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Because Bobby was looking almost for you. No, but who would have? Oh, okay. All right. I did too, because that's why I thought you should have just kept going. But I understand what you're saying. Here we go.
Hello.
Shot. Here we go. Good screen. That's a shot. You don't need. Yeah, I was about to say you don't need a screen on that. That's a shot. Good screen. He tripping. Stay right there. Stay there. Stunt. Good pass. Good pass. Good pass. JP, come all the way to him. Brandon, right? Yeah, you come right here. You know, because I want the pass I want is to swing it to Sewell, because you can get back to that. Okay? That pass I want to be a steal. All right? Here we go. Talk to him. Talk to him. Good job. Good job. Drive baseline. Drift baseline. Good job. Good job. Good job, White. Good job, White. Good job. Good job.
Break and then get ready.
It's fun. It's fun when you ain't got to tell them everything, ain't it? Ain't it? Come get it. Come get it. Come get it. That's a trap right there. There you go.
Hinch, did you
if
hear that?
If it's that tight, come get him. If it's that tight, come get him. Come on, Sewell. Point forward, whatever you want to call yourself. Good when you ain't got to tell guys, look, if you dribble baseline, drift baseline. I mean, that's.
And we need to step aside. More Real Training Camp from New Orleans in just a moment. On the other side, we'll be joined by owner George Shinn. You don't want to miss that. We're coming back to New Orleans in just a moment. How's everything?
Great. Everything's great. Could be better if we could get settled, but...
Welcome back to New Orleans, Louisiana. NBA TV down here for Real Training Camp coverage of the Hornets as they get ready for the 06-07 season from the New Orleans Arena. And we welcome you back inside. Rick Hamlet, Gil McGregor, and the owner of the Hornets, George Shinn. George, pleasure to meet you. Great to be down here.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Now, congratulations on a fantastic offseason. Extending Byron Scott, extending your general manager, bringing in all these players, 7 new players. And you had a pretty good year last year, 38 wins, almost made the playoffs. It's looking very good for your franchise right now.
Well, we're really excited. We feel like we have a great coaching staff, and we intentionally are trying to get better. That's the bottom line. And Jeff and I discussed what we needed to do, and for the last 4 or 5 years, all I hear from fans and other people is, George, we need a pure shooter. We need another big man, and all this. And so we felt like Peja was one of the best shooters in the NBA, and we just decided to get aggressive. We fell short a couple of times in the last couple of years trying to sign a free agent, and so we stepped up and we got our man. We're very, very excited about it, and we're excited about the future. We just we played in 2 cities, so we felt like we had to be twice as good.
Well, that's probably going to – I don't know if you're going to double 38 wins, but I hear what you're saying. You guys are definitely going to probably be in the 40s in wins this year. It's definitely going in the right direction.
Well, I'm really excited about it. I've been doing this almost 20 years, and this is one of the most exciting seasons starting for me. I'm really excited about it.
You talk about almost 20 years, and I've been somewhere near you for all those years. And last year, when Chris Paul fell into our lap and became that franchise player of the season he had, how does that compare to when we got Larry Johnson, the Player of the Year? Your thoughts on having those 2 great players?
Well, I think that the situation with Chris Paul has just been incredible. I think Chris is going to be one of the best spokespersons for the entire NBA, not just for the Hornets. He is an incredible young man. He is just oozing with character, and he's a great player. He has all the attributes to just be a tremendous star in this league, and we just tickled to death. We're very fortunate to have picked him at 4, But you know, he's proven that to me he's one of the best, if not the best, point guard in the NBA. I just think the world of him.
Now he's your leader. Mm-hmm. And when I look at what happened all last year, the draft picks, the trades, you talk about Page, you talk about Tyson, just what do you expect of your team? I know people have talked about owners want to just make money, but you spent money. So what do you expect of this team?
Well, I just want to get better and to win, and we felt like that 2 years ago when we only won 18 games, we did somewhat of a cleaning out of some of the problem head cases we had, and it was time to step up. And some people said, well, you were playing in Oklahoma, you were guaranteed crowds there, and you're only playing 6 games in New Orleans. You don't need to invest any money. But I felt like it's important to the franchise and to my basketball people. I didn't want Byron and the coaching staff to be disappointed that we're not trying to get them the best players we possibly can. So I think it's important for the morale, not only of our employees and our entire basketball operations staff, but also our fans, to know that we're willing to step up and do what's necessary to get better. And that's really the bottom line, and I'm just really pumped about this coming season.
Yeah, so are we. The Hornets are going to be very fun to watch, and you know, you had a ton of cap space coming into the offseason, and you used it, and I think you should be commended for that, you and Jeff, and all the moves that you made collectively to improve this team. And one of the players that was brought in, and I know you had to give up a guy you did not want to give up in P.J. Brown.
Absolutely.
But you got Tyson Chandler, and he's a young guy, hasn't even come into his own in the NBA yet. He's had some glimpses, he's had some nice runs, but he has not put it all together yet. You hope now with this team he puts it all together.
Well, I think that Tyson's got a great attitude. I think he's got a neat haircut too right now. But
we agree.
But one thing that impressed me was during the right after we signed him and he came to the team, one of our basketball guys asked him what number he wanted, and he said he wanted number 3. Well, number 3's taken.
CP3.
That's right. And he couldn't get number 3, and so they told him he had to pick another number, and he picked 6. And they asked, well, why did you pick 6? And he said, well, I want to be twice as good as I was when I was in Chicago. And you just got to love a guy with an attitude like that. That's great, and he's a good spokesman. He's great, and I just realized that it's, feeling the way I did about P.J. Brown, who is a great player and a great citizen, and just meant a lot to our franchise over the years. And it was very tough for me to give Jeff the okay to trade him. I said, I was looking for this guy retiring with us and putting his jersey up in the rafters, and then Jeff started explaining, well, the difference, he compared the ages. One's 36 and the other's 23, and then he compared the height and the youth and all these other. And I said, from a business standpoint, what do you do? It just makes sense. So we hated to lose PJ, but we think we made the right business decision, and that we improved our club and we got younger and stronger.
Mr. Shen, I've been with this team, as I said, for the whole time, and last year was a tough year for all of us. How did you get through everything we had to go through and still run a basketball team? That's not an easy thing to do.
Well, it was really tough. I mean, you see the storm. I mean, we left. We were not here, but we left, and we were watching it on television, and to witness the levees breaking on television and just watching the city where you live and where your team plays have 80% of it filled with water, it's devastating. It absolutely just drains you. And so going through that experience was tough. I mean, I was in shock for a long period of time, and I recall during that time that I had a lot of people that kept me pumped up. One of them was David Stern. David called me and we talked, and he said, you and I talk every day. And I said, David, I don't know if I can handle talking to you every day, but we'll try it. So every day for a period of time until we made a decision to play in Oklahoma, David and I talked every day. I would call him, he would call me, and maybe it was nothing more than how you doing. But we would talk about where we're going to go, what we're going to do, and how am I going to take care of my people and all those things. And he was a great inspiration, as they were a lot of other people and employees that worked for us. And it was devastating to have people that you see on a daily basis, that you work with, that you love, that you care about, that call you and tell you that they're trapped in a motel, their credit card is at the limit, they don't have any clothes, they don't have anything to eat. I mean, what do you do? And I experienced that many, many times from different employees, and it really just takes the wind right out of your sails. And it was really a tough period of time for us. But and one of the reasons that we went to Oklahoma City is that the good folks in Oklahoma helped us with housing for our employees. And that was very important to me, because my goal was to look after my people, my family, and my family obviously is not just my immediate family, but the people that work for me. And so when they were taken care of, I felt I got a great sense of relief. And the people in Oklahoma have been just absolutely incredible. It's been a tremendous experience, and it's been a great home away from home. And we're just, we've been very blessed, just very blessed, and looking forward to this season, and want to watch New Orleans continue to rebuild and to get better.
Well, George, you're a great man, and this is a great city. It's now 13-plus months after Katrina. Still a long way to go, but this city has come a long way in those 13-plus months. Can you just give some of the people at home maybe a taste, an idea of where the city's at? What's sort of your state of New Orleans?
Well, I mean, I have different conversations with different people, but basically I feel optimistic that New Orleans is returning. Is it returning to be the same city it was before? I don't see how that could be possible, but I see it returning, and I see it getting stronger, and I see it getting better. Now, the question is, how long is all this going to take, and when are some decisions going to be made on who can build where, and are they going to leave green space, or are they going to rebuild, or whatever? There are a lot of decisions that some of the politicians need to get off their rear ends and make some decisions. I'm just, it's easy for me to criticize these guys because I'm not in their position, but I get criticized on my side from them, so I can criticize them now. But it's a long way to go, and I think with good leadership, with good people, and with the business community and everybody embracing this whole situation, that it's going to get better slowly but surely. It's going to continue to get better and better.
Looking forward to the 6 games that we're going to play in this arena this season?
Oh yes, I think it's going to be great. I mean, the Saints had an incredible opening night here, and I think it just shows that the people here need something to give them a morale boost and some encouragement, and I think the Saints playing their opener here in the Superdome was a tremendous step forward for the entire people of this state, and particularly the people in New Orleans.
That was an emotional night. I have no ties whatsoever to New Orleans. I was caught up in that, watching the Saints in the reopening of the Louisiana Superdome 8 days ago. That was an unbelievable scene. And it'll be an unbelievable scene in February of 2008 when All-Star Weekend comes down here to New Orleans.
Oh, that'll be great. That will be great. I mean, I've told people here, I said, I've been to every All-Star game for almost the last 20 years. And they've had a lot of events here, but I don't think they'll have anything that'll quite have the impact that the NBA All-Star. I used to call it weekend. It's an entire week now that just people everywhere. I mean, everything's just going to be loaded with people, and it's going to be it's going to be just outstanding for this community.
It will be great.
And Mr. Shin, I know that this is something, because you've not mentioned it yet, but I'm going to bring it up. The Habitat for Humanity effort that the Hornets are involved in, playground restorations that the Hornets are involved in, just the kinds of things that you've directed us to do for this city with the power that you have to help it come back. Just touch on a few of those.
Well, I think it's important to get involved. I think, we've all been blessed here, and I think it's important for us to reach out and help those, particularly people in need. And we took the first step because initially my opinion was that what we need to do in New Orleans is to help people get back in homes. And so we decided to raise money and to help rebuild homes. And we have raised in excess, we committed $1 million, and we've raised over $1 million to help build homes here. And we just feel like that's very, very critical, and to do all the other things you can, redo playgrounds and help the schools open, and it's something that I'm committed to do. I just feel like it's vital to the success of any franchise to be community-oriented and to work hard to help your community get stronger and better. And in the long run, it pays off for you. These people you help will come back and buy tickets and come to your games. So, you're helping, but you're also helping yourself when you do that. And I've done that ever since we've had the franchise, and will always be committed to do that. I think it's critical to the success of any team, and quite frankly, I enjoy doing it. It's a lot of fun.
And George, you're committed to your team as well, and the word playoffs came into play at the end of last year. Well, a lot of last year. You were one of those 1 through 8 teams for much of the year, sort of faded at the end, losing 7 of the last 10, I should say. But playoffs is a distinct possibility, a realistic possibility this year. In fact, I don't know if you want to go ahead. Is it playoffs or bust here in New Orleans / Oklahoma City with these Hornets?
Well, Coach will not tell a reporter how many games he expects to win, and naturally, he's not going to tell me. But so I've been predicting for him, and I've just told him if he wants an extension on that contract, he better get in the playoffs this year.
So do you have a number, 45, 40? So what do you think it's going to take to get into the playoffs?
I don't know. I hope we get in the playoffs. That's our goal, obviously, and but the goal is just to get better, and because we're going to even try to improve next summer to even get better, and Jeff Bauer's done an incredible job keeping us within the salary cap and within a range that we can still make some good head decisions and continue to move forward. So we're excited about the future. If we don't make the playoffs this year, I'll be disappointed, but I'm not going to cut anybody's heads off. We're excited about it, and we're just looking to the future.
Well, I think based on everything that's happened, I think the New Orleans / Oklahoma City Hornets are a lot of people's second favorite team. So I know I'll be pulling for you guys to make the playoffs. You've made a huge financial investment in this offseason, and I wish you nothing but the best. And thanks a lot for joining us.
Thank you. I appreciate it very much.
All right, George Shin, owner of the New Orleans / Oklahoma City Hornets, kind enough to have us here in New Orleans for real training camp at the New Orleans Arena. George, thank you so much. Great to be down here. We're coming back with much, much more from New Orleans in just a moment. That was cool.
Sorry about the mic.
I love his honesty. He will tell it like it is, won't he? I mean, I've never talked with him. And then sometimes it's not really hadn't always served well.
Thanks, guys.
On TV, it sure does.
They haven't served well. Consistent people that tried to handle
just can't please everybody.
And you can't, you know. And if I say I miss shrimp po' boys, there aren't any in Oklahoma City. But they'd go, or if I say, boy, this is the loudest stadium I've been in, because sometimes Oklahoma City was the loudest. And folks in New Orleans would be upset about it. And, you know, and I'm just a broadcaster. I mean, you know. So, it's not
Really solid work by you. That was very good by you.
Same wavelength. I know. So exactly, dude. So what are we doing on the way back here? You got it. What was your favorite? What was your favorite Arvydas Macijauskas moment last year? What was that? What was there one? Was there one?
Look at finding out that he wasn't 6'5". He couldn't play point.
You signed the second richest contract in international. Go back to
You're already going, and he. I mean, you got
just recently he took the field.
Look at him cutting through.
Are you kidding
Slow
me?
down, son.
Good thing. Well, look, do you know much about stuff?
These Olympiacos, they're going to be able to deal with that injury.
Look at the last set.
He tried to let him play point against Atlanta. He ran in the corner and hit. He didn't even want the ball. He was like, Motz's was great. I mean, it was hard on him being here, being away from home. It was really hard on him. I tried to speak to him.
Okay, he does want a little.
Oh.
Little give and take. Okay. Just talk to Phil. He's running the show.
Jump in, yeah.
And we are back in New Orleans. So glad to have you with us as NBA TV continues its coverage, real training camp style. This is the Hornets version. Tomorrow it's the Wizards. Today, the Hornets on display. Let's go back down to the court and listen in to Byron Scott.
You started. You started. LJ, go ahead for Mace. Chin. Okay. Get D-Bass. Boom, boom. Hard cut. Yeah. Do your dance, Bobby. Pop. Don't like it. 1, 2, 2. Good job. Good job. Okay. Now chin through. Yeah. Let's go back to chin. Go back to chin because you're right. Guard to guard. Either way. Guard to guard. No, guard to guard. Hold. Start over. And Tice, you always start all the way up on the elbow, right there. Yep, because you're only going to take one step. He's got to use you. All right? Swing. Swing. Do your dance. Okay? Now, Pager, when you pop back here, I want you to make sure you pop back, because if this guy stays here, you're going to have a shot. Okay? If he goes here, now you're going to cut. You're probably going to get a layup. Yeah, right here. Right there. All right? Now, when you pop out, let's say you pop and he throws it to you, you don't have a shot. Your first thing is a swing, hard cut. All right? He's going to pop, throw it back up top. Here's your pin downs again. All right? Everything else the same. Yep. Pin down to dribble handoffs. All right? That's chin. Regular chin, just in case he throws it. Chin through. Let's go chin through right quick. Find Tyson. They got to start on his side. Okay, chin through, swing, swing, and you're gone. You're not waiting to do your dance. You're gone. The bigger guard sets the screen on the smaller guard. So once you get down, there you go. Set it, and here goes your dribble handoffs again. Duck in, LJ. Good, good. Okay, do that again. Chin through, chin through. Just no setup. You just swing, swing, and you're gone. Regular, just regular chin. This is chin through. Set that pick. Good, good. So TC, you want to, like you just did, when you catch it, just give it about a 1001. Yep, because you want to let him get all the way back there to get that pick on Bobby. All right, one more time, chin through. Come up, JP, come up, come up. All right, chin 15. Chin 15. All right. Now, chin 15, Paige, if you're here and we're running chin 15, he swings it, he's going off hard. Okay, you're going to pump it right here. He's going to step right at the top of the key. Coming off pick and roll. Rolling, replacing Bobby in the corner. All right, do it again. Chin 15. So you got chin, chin through, chin 15. Boom. Good. Yeah, I'm not doing that one yet. All right, let's go again. Bobby, this time you the off guard. Paige, you started. Okay, so Tyson, you're on this side right now. Okay, regular chin. Guard to guard, hard cut. Boom, swing it, swing it. No, swing, regular chin, regular chin. Do your dance. Boom, pop out, don't have it. Back door, 1, 2, 2. There you go, good. Good, good. All right, chin through. No setup. Guard to forward, hard cuts. Paige is going to come back and set the pick on Bobby. Ball over here. Here we go. Guard to guard. You starting it. Here we go. Boom, boom. You hard cut, Paige, hard cut. Go. No setup, no setup, no setup, no setup. There you go. Good, good. Regular chin through. That's chin through. Chin through. We always start on the side to go. Now, the only time you do it different, Bobby, like we talked about earlier, if Paige has the ball, let's say you over there, TC. Paige has the ball, we can't get it. He'll just send you through. You know what I'm saying? If we run in chin 15 or even chin, regular chin, if I can't get it to you and he's already over there, send him through, hit, do your dance on regular. All right? Paige just started, chin 15. Chin 15.
Okay, give me one, please.
You don't know it? Yeah. All right, well, we're going to see. Everybody down here. Put you at the 2 spot. Yeah. Hey, guys, 15 minutes. We're going to go low post, and we're going to go chin. And just let's see if we can work ourselves into it. Like I said, it's a little bit different when it's 5-on-5. All right? You guys didn't do chin, did you? Okay. That's all right. White did. White did. Well, they should. They should know it.
They better know we have problems. They don't.
Hey, White, start here. CP, BJ, you all right? Okay. Paige, come out here.
Yeah.
We need a board, too. We need our little whiteboard. Okay. Let me see. Oh. MJ, you black. I mean, you white. I know you black, but you white. Jersey-wise, come here. All right, white team up here. Let's go. Let's go. You white. So you can sub in for Tyson. LJ, you staying black? Or you going to come down here with the white team? Well, that's true, too. Hey, Rasul. What? Okay, look, first one, just like we did earlier. First one, low post. Okay, he's gonna hit, he's gonna go through. Peja, make sure you center up. D West, dribble across, go back door, right to the double. All right, so Mace, when he hits you, dribble handoff over there with CP. All right, low post, dive double. All right, that's first one. Yep. Yep. Okay, let's go. 5 possessions, guys.
1, 2, 3, score.
After every play, we'll go 5 possessions. So after the second possession, you guys sub in. All right. Peja, remember, pro lane, you don't want to be too far. Yeah. And you always want to be just a step behind him. Okay? And like you said, when he makes that pass, center up. Okay? Anytime, Black. All right, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Good job, Luke. Good job, White. Good job. Good job. Low post. Low post. Anything you want, D West. Don't go too far, CP. Don't go too far. Yep, stay pro lane. Right behind him, Pete. Here we go. Good job. Good job. 2-2. Come on, Black. Get a stop. Good, Peja. Good setup. Whatever you want. Wait. Oh, had him. Sorry, 2 for 3. Brandon, you got D West. D West, come here for a second. That's something during the season that you should look for too, especially with him. If you drive just a little bit to the baseline, he should release and go straight to the rim. Every time. Good drive, Mace. Good drive. 3-4. Last one, White. It was his. You remember the X play we had last year?
Yeah.
With him, you catch the damn boy. He sets that screen and you come off. He's going straight lob. Right.
Go be bad.
Switch it up. Black, you on offense. Good job. Good pass, Mace. 4 for 5. Need some stops.
There you go, White. Here we go.
Pop out, Cedric. Stay wide, Marcus. Stay wide. Back door. 6, 5, 4, 3. Here we go. No, they didn't. That's good. It's all right. Cedric, just remember to pop straight back. What's this, number 2? 01, all right. Good screen, Cedric. Good job. Hey, Ced, still try to take it to this elbow. Much as possible.
Don't round off like you just did.
And if he's playing you, you know, take him down here a little bit, pop out so you make sure you almost catch it here every time. So you make this a little bit easier for Sewell to set him up. All right, that's a good screen though. 1-2, number 3. There you go, good. Looking at post 2, good. Split game, come on. Good job. 2-3. 2-3. 4-5.
Shut it down, White. Let's go, White. Lock up.
Right there.
No more, White. Lock up. Shut it down, White. Come on, man. We solid, baby. Oh, yeah.
2-4. JP, you right, but you know what? He got to get him off of him. You know what I'm saying? You probably right, but he got to get him off of him. 2-4. You got to get back in the weight room then. That's what that is. See your clock. Play ball now. Play. See your clock. See your clock. See it, weak side. See it, weak side. Good shot. Tuck it in, Sewell. Tuck it back in. Good shot. It's at 3-5, right? Hey, White, your ball again. Chin. 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 Start it back, CP, half court. Pager, you okay? Come in, Chin. Bobby, now you all right? Do your dance. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's all right. That's a good shot. 0-1. Good screen, too. You get CP. Chin. Do your dance. Woo! Waited a little longer. Hey! Oh! One more dribble. Brandon. One more dribble, LJ. Hold it 1 second longer. You know what I'm saying? Wait till he gets that cut. You might have him. So hold it 1 more second. Yeah. Here we go. What's this? 3? That's all right. 1, 2, 2. Pin down, pin down, pin down. Butter, butter. Good, MJ. It's all right, good. How many is that? Last one. Hey, White. Everything is too fast. Okay, you're not waiting for the screens. Guys that are going down to set the screens, you're letting these guys hold you up. You got to get him off of you one way or another. You might have to take a move. You might have to make a move or something, but you got to get him off. And that's why you're kind of just passing each other. All right, guards do a better job of waiting. Forwards do a better job of getting down there. Okay, let's go. Last one. Woo, got him. Oh, no. Good job, good job. One more. There you go. Pager. Pager. Exactly what I'm talking about. That's perfect. He's got a hard time to guard you because you can do 3 things off of it. It's tough. Switch it up. Black ball. Chin. Good job, MJ. Hard cut. You're already gone. Do your dance. Swing it.
Byron Scott putting his team through the paces here at the New Orleans Arena. The Hornets gearing up for the 06-07 season. They had 38 wins a year ago, hoping for much, much more, hoping for the playoffs this season. We're coming back with more Real Training Camp in a moment. And we are back in New Orleans, our continuing coverage of Real Training Camp. Today, it's the Hornets. Tomorrow, it is the Washington Wizards from Richmond, Virginia. Rick Hamla and Gil McGregor here with the Hornets. And Gil, you're a broadcaster with the Hornets, and as you mentioned previously in this broadcast, you've been with this team the whole time. You have seen some highs, you've seen some lows, you've seen everything in between. What's your vibe on this upcoming season? We talked with George Shinn, the owner, mentioned playoffs or bust with him, and he didn't come out and say those exact words, but basically you get the feeling that if they don't make the playoffs, he will be very, very disappointed. I think you agree, right?
I would be disappointed also, and it's not because of expectations or pressure that you're putting on anybody or the situation, but I think they've done so many right things for the right reasons in terms of free agency and draft and trades that you've got everything in place. Now, certainly you can't control injury and you can't control certain other variables, but this is a very, very good team put together in the right way for the right reasons, and it should get to the playoffs. We play in the Southwest Division. Yes, it's a very tough division. You've got Dallas, who swept us 4 games last year, but that's the only Western Conference team that did sweep this club. Now, 5 teams from the East swept them, but all the things are right. All the constellation seems to be aligned and the stars are in place for this to be a good season for this team. We got some young people up front, so there's a maturation process, and we don't know whether they call a lot of fouls on Hilton Armstrong and Cedric when they try to block shots. But other than that variable, with Bobby Jackson and his leadership and the way he plays, with Pager's shooting, with Tyson Chandler set to have his best season as a pro, with the reigning Rookie of the Year coming back, who's only going to be better, with David West having had the success to certainly give him something to build upon. Desmond Mason's athleticism, Razul Butler's experience now within the system. Everything is in place, Rick, for this to be a good year for this team.
Now, how electric is this backcourt going to be? We know what Chris Paul can do. Bobby Jackson has been added. He's made the playoffs in 7 of his previous 9 seasons, and Bobby Jackson may not have quite the quicks he used to have, but he's still a heck of a ball player. And then you've got Gennaro Pargo, one of the sneakiest signings of the offseason. They really plucked him from the Chicago Bulls. He's the 3rd point guard on this team. I think he could be a number 2 point guard on a lot of teams.
No, and I agree with you. And I think when you talk about names, and we've mentioned some names, and everybody recognizes so many of those names, that might be one that they don't recognize that I think is primed to have a real good season with this club. He will be the 3rd point guard. And nights he may play in the backcourt with a Chris Paul or a Bobby Jackson, because last year the Hornets ran small ball a lot. They played Chris Paul and Speedy Claxton together. It was successful, and other teams tried to emulate it. But Pargo, I saw his quickness in some of the early workouts, and I also saw the way he gets the ball to the big guys. I don't think the team loses a step and doesn't lose its direction when he comes on the court. He could be a sleeper.
Now, Cedric Simmons, another guy that we haven't talked much about here, taken in the 1st round. And I know the Hornets weren't expecting him to get him at 15. They did. They were very psyched about that. 6'9", 233 out of North Carolina State. Can this team expect to get anything out of Cedric Simmons this year, or is he a for-the-future type of guy?
Both. And the reason I say both, Rick, is because at North Carolina State, you must know they played the passing game. Now, their coach left. Interesting enough, he's coaching at Byron Scott's alma mater. But he has grown up in the college ranks learning the passing game. So to come to the Hornets and play the same kind of offense means the learning curve for him is a lot shorter than it would be for other people. So, yes, they can get some things out of him now. They're going to get more in the future because he's a very young player. Remember, he only was in college for 2 seasons. And so the growth spurt for him might not be over in terms of just physically, and certainly he's going to get better as time progresses.
The front court on this team is just loaded, and this team, frankly, is loaded. And we're not just saying that because we're here in New Orleans and team officials are listening. You look at this, the depth chart on this team, the Hornets are 2 deep at every position and 3 deep at point guard, which in my opinion is the most important position in the NBA.
Well, if you're going to run, and that's what they want to do, you must understand that they're trying to play ball a little bit differently, and you have to do that with guards who can get the ball down the court to people who run. If you want to keep your big men running, then you better get the ball. And not only are they 2 deep in most positions, some of those positions guys can play more than one position. You talk about Pager, he's a 2-3. So now you're not only...
Gil, is he a 2-3 though? I mean, he's 6'10". Do you think he can guard the shooting guards in the NBA?
He's a 2-3 depending on what the situation calls for.
Okay.
He's not your scratch in 2 for every night.
So he'll start at the 3, play a little 2.
Exactly.
That's kind of how you see it?
And that's where you become a combo player, and depending on your matchups, are there any 2s in this league that he can guard? I would think so, because everybody's 2 isn't a great go-off scorer guy. There's some 2s that you don't want to put him with. I don't think you want him guarding Dwayne Wade. You know, of course not. But
Tracy McGrady, Kobe Bryant, those types of guys.
There are some situations where he can match up because those 2s have to guard him too, and he's a great scorer.
And he does have size, 6'10", a legitimate 6'10", and it's really underrated. You stand next to Peja Stojakovic, you start to get it. You start to understand why every shot looks open to him, because even if you close out and it's a good controlled closeout, he's still going to shoot over you.
Well, listen, he's 3 times All-Star, all NBA. He's 4 times averaged over 20 points per game, and he shoots 92% from the foul line. So if he's closing out on you, you darn well better close out on him.
And he's a guy that, remember a couple of years ago with Sacramento, the first half when Chris Webber was out, he was arguably the MVP of the league. It reminded me a lot of what Elton Brand did last year with the Clippers. Really, I thought the first half MVP, and Elton Brand did not fall off at all. Other guys sort of rose up and won the MVP, Steve Nash winning it back-to-back style. But Peja Stojakovic is a big-time player in this league and probably going to be the leading scorer on this Hornets team.
Very, very probably will be the leading scorer. But there will be, I believe, some pressure on Peja because as he gets on in his career, and as this team needs him to have a great year. We don't need Peja not to have a good year. I think he knows that. I think he's ready to come off of injury. I don't think he was happiest in Indiana. He has a chance to be around a system that he knows from Sacramento that Byron Scott brought from Sacramento. So there's a good mix there. And he's back with his teammate Bobby Jackson. And you know when Sacramento was such a good team, all those pieces fit together. So this should be a good year for Peja. The Hornets need him to have a good year. And quite frankly, he probably needs to have one himself.
Yeah, Peja Stojakovic, he's been solid, I think, the last couple of years, but he hasn't been vintage Peja. He hasn't been sort of the all-star Peja that just is killer from outside, from three-point range and also the field. And as you said, 92% from the free throw line, one of the best free throw shooters in the history of the NBA. Gil, it has been a blast being here with you, my man. Thanks for really being kind to me and welcoming me here and making me feel at home here in New Orleans.
Well, it fit really well, and I really have enjoyed it. I've always enjoyed being involved with NBA TV, and I cannot say that things have changed any this morning. You've made it very pleasurable, and thank you a lot.
All right, Gil. Thank you very much. Gil McGregor, Rick Kamla, now signing off from New Orleans. We have been here at the New Orleans Arena for real training camp. We'll see you all soon.